The Witcher is not shy to show any skin. Both the game and the Netflix series are full of nudity for the fans to enjoy. But while we mostly see females, sometimes we do get teased by a snippet of Geralt as well. So what do fans do when that happens? Immortalize it in a meme, of course. In this video, we'll be talking about the new Witcher action figures and the surprise they have in store for us. First up, maybe it's time to take a bath. YouTooz, a company that makes vinyl action figures based on popular memes, is back at it again. They have dropped their new line of Witcher 3 inspired figures. The line isn't just your typical just people in armor toys though. They pay homage to the game by taking the memes as inspiration. Now that's what we're talking about. The newest launch has Roach on the roof, Geralt with a monster head and Cirilla figure as well. But fans are most excited about the Geralt in the bathtub figure. The figure has him submerged in a bathtub with his feet and head hanging out. His muscles and scars left for us to stare at. But the toy is nothing like the thirsty meme that inspires it, might we say. It makes Geralt look cute. Shut up and take our money. We need a tiny Geralt as our shower companion. The Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt collection can be ordered at Entertainment Earth for $29.99 plus free US shipping. They even have a few discount codes. Not that we would need any of them. Nothing can separate us and Bathtub Geralt now. Next up, what's the joke though? For years, fans have thirsted over the image of Geralt taking a bath. But let's rewind a little bit. The Witcher games are based on the books by Andrzej Sapkowski. CD Projekt adapted the books into a wildly popular game. Though the dark fantasy game is full of nude characters and plenty of scenes, there was one scene that made players gawk and laugh at the same time. Behold, the origin of Bathtub Geralt. In the short scene, Geralt is trying to bathe himself in a small bathtub. He is sitting in the water with his head and legs hanging out. The shot is taken from between his legs as he slowly opens them, and, well, then nothing happens. Much to players' dismay, video games rarely have full frontal nudity in them, but the scene always manages to leave people hot and heavy. We're sure there is a page devoted to his feet somewhere at this point. The scene is forever etched into fans' memories. The idea of Geralt bathing is tempting enough, but the image of a large man in a tiny bathtub is just bizarre. A while ago, PC Gamer, a gaming publication, started using the image in any Witcher-related news. At first, readers were angry at being ambushed by an image of a nude man out of the blue. After a while, it became an inside joke between the players. Bathtub Geralt was a staple of any Witcher-related article. You won't see us complaining about that. But this is not the first time Bathtub Geralt has gotten much-needed representation. There have been frequent nods to it in the past as well. Coming up next, what else is out there? There are other Bathtub Geralt figures out there. Good Smile Company from Japan made a Nendoroid Geralt in 2018. It is also adorable to look at, but perhaps the most realistic version of it is the unique statue that CD Projekt made. After PC Gamer's affinity for Bathtub Geralt became a running meme, the company sent a one-of-a-kind statue to the publication. The move was made to honor PC Gamer and make us all laugh. In their version, Geralt is once again inside the infamous bathtub, with his abs and chest in full display. The tub is surrounded by candles, and Geralt is laying there with a rubber duck and a copy of PC Gamer in his hand. Now that's how you honor Geralt, the mighty Witcher. Netflix also did not miss an opportunity to incorporate the meme into their show. Lauren Schmidt-Hissrich, the showrunner, talked to Digital Spy and explained that she wanted to give a nod to the video game fans. So in episode 5 of the first season, Geralt is in a bathtub once again. Lauren explains how this episode followed the short story, The Last Wish, where Yennefer forces Geralt to bathe. That's how we got the glorious shot of Henry Cavill shirtless, though there is no toes in sight. The scene is obviously meant to reference the meme. Lauren explained that the Americans only know The Witcher from the game, and it's important to put elements of that in there as well. And let's be honest, no one is going to complain about Henry Cavill being shirtless. All we have to say about that is, thank you, Lauren. Loving the Witcher meme discussion? Keep watching for more Witcher-related news. In other news, first up, everything we know about Witcher 4. CD Projekt has kept quiet since 2015 about whether they want to add another installment to the massively popular Witcher franchise. That is, until March 2022. The game developer has announced that a new Witcher game is in the making, but as of now, there is no official release date. As things stand right now, we could be looking at a release in 2024 or 2025. As for the game engine, there is a surprise in store. CD Projekt Red used the proprietary engine Red Engine for most of its games, including the stunning Cyberpunk 2077. However, the developer has signed a multi-year deal with Epic Games. The new game will now be on the Unreal Engine 5, the newest engine from Epic Games. The engine promises natural lighting, extremely detailed 3D models, lifelike avatars, an immersive soundstage, faster creation of open worlds, and lesser waiting times as well. Fear not, gamers, CD Projekt has openly stated that despite the deal, the game will not be an Epic Games Store exclusive. We can't wait to get our hands on the new game now. As for the storyline, here are the things we know so far. Witcher 3 had multiple endings, and that's why it's possible that the fourth installment will continue the same trajectory tradition. It is also possible that Ciri will be the new protagonist of the game, according to the teaser image released by the studio. We're not sure if this is the case. The image shows a medallion buried in the snow. The medallion clearly belongs to someone from the School of the Lynx. So could it be that Lambert or one of his Witcher friends is the protagonist? The most important question though is, will Geralt be included in the new series? The answer, probably not. At most, he will have a small cameo or a mention in the new game, because it focuses on an entirely new school of Witchers that Geralt has nothing to do with, or at least that's what we assume. On top of that, the teaser has the text, "A new saga begins" on it. Geralt's arc is already finished, so we don't see a reason for it to be dragged out in the new game. Goodbye, old friend. It's been nice knowing you. Next, The Witcher 3 developer admits a mistake they made on the game. If you're like us, it took you hours to tick off those endless question marks on the Skellige map. The smuggler's chests were way too many and frankly annoying to do. Well, the people at CD Projekt agree. At the developer's 20th anniversary stream, Philip Weber, who was a junior quest designer at the time, recalled what happened during the making of Witcher 3. He says that sometime close to the release date, the developers realized that the map is too empty and players need more stuff to do. So they planted a bunch of smuggler chests for the players to go on quest. But initially, the chests were not supposed to be marked. They would have just a circle of seagulls around them. It was supposed to be a small surprise that the players discovered, not a question mark on the map itself. But as the game developers realized that the game needed something more, they used the chests to fill up the game. Weber says that's one mistake that they simply are not going to repeat with the new game. Glad to hear it, Weber. If we had to do one more quest, we might have broken our screen. Lastly, a new Witcher spin-off is here. The new game from CD Projekt Red dropped last month and is here to feed our Witcher obsession as we wait for the new game. And Gwent Rogue Mage follows the life and adventures of Alzur. Alzur is a powerful mage whose Frankenstein experiments created the first mutated monster slayers. We follow his journey as he hunts monsters to retrieve their essence back to his lab. Lose a battle and you are right back to the lab where you started. Onwards to the next adventure. That's it for today's video. What other Witcher memes do you want to see made into action figures? Let us know in the comments below. As always, like the video and subscribe to our channel. Goodbye for now, and see you in the next one.